you still remember the songs that refused to leave your mind long after the radio went silent? 1963 was not just another year for music. It was a turning point where melodies became memories and simple hooks became part of everyday life. These songs did not just climb charts. They stayed with people. They played in cars, in living rooms, and in quiet moments alone. And even today, they still carry that same power. The real question is not if they were catchy. The real question is how many of them you still remember.
Oh, how you tried to cut me down to sight.
Number 15. Deep Purple by Nino and April Stevens.
Though you're gone, you love this song.
There is something haunting about this song from the very first moment it begins. It does not rush forward with energy. It pulls you in slowly and makes you lean closer as if you are about to hear a secret. That quiet spoken delivery blended with melody should feel strange, but instead, it becomes unforgettable. That is where its magic lives. In 1963, this kind of structure was risky because audiences expected strong vocal hooks and clear rhythms.
You wanna own that to me.
Yet this track ignored those rules and still climbed to number 1. It proved that intimacy could compete with louder productions. The chemistry between the duo gives the song a personal feeling that stays long after it ends. Over time, it became more than just a hit. It became a mood, a soft echo of romance that continues to feel timeless even decades later. Number 14. Sugar Shack by Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs.
Spend a little cash, make that girl love me.
This song feels like stepping into a warm afternoon that never ends. From the first note, it creates a relaxed rhythm that gently carries the listener forward. There is no urgency here, no pressure.
There's this cute little girlie, she's a working.
Just a smooth flow that makes everything feel easy and light. That simplicity is exactly what gives it power. During 1963, this track rose quietly above louder competitors and became the biggest-selling single of the year in the United States.
Made out of wood, espresso coffee taste.
That achievement was not driven by complexity. It was driven by atmosphere. The song paints a picture of a carefree place where time slows down and worries disappear. That image connected with listeners in a deep way.
We just sit around and dream of those old memories.
Even today, it still feels fresh because it never depended on trends. It depended on feeling. And that feeling continues to resonate with every new listener who discovers it. Number 13. Pipeline by the Chantays. No lyrics guide you through this track. No voice tells you what to feel, yet somehow it speaks louder than many songs filled with words. The moment it begins, the echoing guitar creates a space that feels both vast and mysterious. It pulls you into a world shaped entirely by sound. In 1963, instrumental music rarely dominated the mainstream, but this song broke through that barrier. It became one of the defining surf rock tracks and proved that mood alone could carry a hit. The melody lingers long after it fades, which is the true mark of something special. It is not just catchy, it is immersive. That quality allowed it to survive beyond its era and influence future generations. Even now, it stands as proof that music does not always need words to leave a lasting impact. Number 12. Blue Velvet by Bobby Vinton.
Velvet was the night.
The moment this song begins, it feels like stepping into a dream that moves in slow motion. The soft orchestration wraps around the voice and creates a feeling that is both gentle and deeply emotional. It does not try to impress with energy.
She wore blue.
It chooses elegance. That decision is exactly what makes it unforgettable. In 1963, this track rose to the top of the charts and became one of the most recognizable love songs of its time. Its strength lies in restraint.
Eyes of love I held.
Every note feels carefully placed. Every word feels meaningful. The performance carries a sense of longing that connects instantly with listeners. Over time, the song grew beyond its original success and became a symbol of romantic nostalgia.
Softer than satin was the light.
Even today, it continues to appear in films and cultural moments because its atmosphere remains timeless. It does not belong to one era. It exists in its own quiet space where emotion speaks louder than anything else. Number 11. Our Day Will Come by Ruby and the Romantics. This song feels like hope captured in sound. From the first line, it carries a calm confidence that gently builds with every passing moment. It does not rush toward a climax. It lets the feeling grow naturally until it surrounds the listener completely. That steady rise gives it a quiet strength. In 1963, this track reached #1 and stood out because of its smooth delivery and emotional sincerity. While many songs focused on excitement, this one focused on patience. It told a story of waiting and believing that something better is coming. That message connected deeply with audiences. The melody flows effortlessly and stays with you long after the song ends. Over the years, it has remained a favorite for those who appreciate subtle beauty. It proves that a song does not need to be loud to be powerful. Sometimes the softest voice leaves the strongest impression. Number 10. If You Wanna Be Happy by Jimmy Soul. This song grabs attention in a completely different way. It is playful. It is bold. It almost feels like it is challenging the listener from the very first line. The rhythm carries a lively energy that makes it impossible to ignore. But beneath that humor, there is something unexpected that keeps people talking. In 1963, this track climbed to #1 and became one of the most talked about songs of the year. Its message sparked debate because it flipped traditional ideas in a way that felt both funny and controversial. That risk paid off. The catchy melody, combined with its unusual perspective, made it unforgettable. Even decades later, it still stands out because it refuses to sound like anything else from its time. It shows that sometimes being different is the fastest way to become memorable. And in this case, that difference turned a simple idea into a lasting hit. Number 9. Heatwave by Martha and the Vandellas. This song does not begin quietly. It explodes into motion with a burst of rhythm that feels impossible to resist. From the very first seconds, it creates a sense of urgency that pulls you onto your feet. The driving beat and powerful vocals turn the track into something more than just music. It becomes pure energy. In 1963, this song defined the growing Motown sound and showed how rhythm and emotion could merge into something unstoppable. It climbed the charts and quickly became a signature hit for the group. The vocal delivery feels raw and intense, which gives the song its lasting impact. It is not just catchy, it feels alive. That energy helped shape the future of soul and pop music. Even today, it still sounds fresh because its foundation is built on feeling rather than trend. When it plays, the reaction is immediate. You do not just hear it, you feel it move through you. Number 8. Walk Like a Man by the Four Seasons. This song arrives with confidence and never lets go. The moment the vocals hit, you can feel the strength behind every note. The rhythm is sharp and direct, which gives the track a sense of determination. It sounds like a statement rather than just a melody. In 1963, this song reached #1 and became one of the defining hits for the group. The standout element is the high falsetto that cuts through the music with clarity and emotion. It turns a simple message into something powerful and memorable. The song speaks about pride and standing strong, which resonated with listeners at the time. That connection helped it stay relevant long after its release. Even now, it carries a timeless quality because its message is universal. Strength and self-respect never go out of style, and this song captures both in a way that remains unforgettable. Number 7. Da Do Ron Ron by the Crystals. At first, it sounds almost too simple to matter. A playful rhythm, a repetitive hook, words that feel light and carefree. But then something happens. The melody locks into your mind and refuses to leave. That is the secret behind this song. It turns simplicity into something powerful. In 1963, this track became one of the most recognizable pop songs of its era. The production creates a rich sound that lifts the playful lyrics into something bigger. It feels joyful without trying too hard. That balance is rare, and it is exactly why the song lasted. The chorus repeats in a way that feels natural rather than forced, which makes it easy to remember. Over time, it became a blueprint for catchy songwriting. It shows that a song does not need complexity to succeed. Sometimes the simplest idea, delivered with confidence, can become unforgettable. Number 6. Then He Kissed Me by the Crystals. This song feels like a memory unfolding in real time. It begins softly and builds with each passing moment until it becomes something deeply emotional. The rhythm moves forward with quiet confidence, while the vocals carry a sense of innocence that feels completely genuine. It does not try to impress, it simply tells a feeling. In 1963, this track stood out because of its rich production and its ability to capture the excitement of young romance. The sound feels full, yet never overwhelming, which allows the story to remain at the center. Each line adds another layer to the emotion until the final moment feels earned and real. That structure helped it connect with listeners on a personal level. Over time, it became one of the defining songs of its style. Even now, it holds its place because it captures a universal experience in a way that feels honest and timeless. Number 5. Louie Louie by the Kingsmen. This song sounds rough from the very first second, and that is exactly what makes it powerful. The raw recording gives it a sense of chaos that feels almost accidental. The vocals are unclear. The rhythm feels loose. Yet everything comes together in a way that feels completely alive. In 1963, this track became famous, not just for its sound, but for the controversy surrounding its lyrics. People argued about what was being said, which only made it more popular. That attention pushed it into the spotlight and turned it into a cultural moment. The simplicity of the structure made it easy for others to imitate, which helped it spread even further. Over time, it became one of the most influential songs in rock history. It proved that perfection is not always required. Sometimes energy and attitude are enough to create something unforgettable. Number 4. Fingertips, Part 2 by Stevie Wonder.
I want you to clap your hands, come on.
This song feels like pure excitement captured live without any filter. From the first note, you can hear the crowd. You can feel the energy building with every second. It is not controlled. It is not polished. It is real. That authenticity gives it a powerful edge. In 1963, this track made history by reaching number 1 as a live recording. That alone sets it apart from most songs of its time. The performance showcases a young talent who connects with the audience in a way that feels natural and effortless. The call and response creates a sense of participation that pulls listeners in. It feels like you are part of the moment rather than just hearing it. That connection is what makes the song unforgettable. It stands as proof that sometimes the most powerful music comes from raw, unfiltered emotion. Number 3. Surfin' USA by the Beach Boys.
Across the USA.
This song feels like movement from the very first second. It carries the sound of waves and freedom even before the lyrics fully settle in. The rhythm is bright and fast, and it creates an instant sense of escape. You are not just listening to it. You are transported somewhere warmer and lighter. That feeling is what makes it so addictive. In 1963, this track became one of the defining songs of the surf rock movement. It captured a lifestyle and turned it into sound. The harmonies are clean and uplifting, which gives the song a sense of unity and joy.
Surfing USA.
That combination helped it climb the charts and secure its place in music history. Over time, it became more than just a hit. It became a symbol of youth and freedom. Even decades later, it still carries that same energy. It reminds listeners of a simpler time where everything felt possible and the world seemed wide open. Number 2. Be My Baby by the Ronettes.
I never let you go.
The opening beat of this song is impossible to forget. It hits with a force that immediately grabs attention and sets the tone for everything that follows. From that moment forward, the track builds into something rich and emotional that feels larger than life.
My darling.
It is not just a song. It is a statement. In 1963, this track defined the wall of sound production style and showed how layering could transform a simple melody into something powerful. The vocals carry both strength and vulnerability, which creates a deep emotional pull. That balance is what makes the song timeless. It connected with listeners instantly and continues to do so today. Over the years, it has influenced countless artists who tried to recreate its impact.
Say you'll be my darling.
Few have succeeded. The reason is simple. This song captures a feeling that cannot be easily repeated. It stands as one of the most iconic recordings of its era. Number 1. She Loves You by the Beatles. This song does not ease into your attention. It bursts in with energy and never slows down. From the very first line, it feels urgent and alive. The melody is sharp and direct, which makes it impossible to ignore.
She loves you, and you know you.
It sounds like excitement captured at its peak. In 1963, this track became one of the biggest hits in the United Kingdom and helped ignite a cultural phenomenon that would soon spread worldwide. The call and response style creates a sense of connection that pulls listeners into the experience.
You know it's up to you.
It feels interactive even when you are alone. That quality made it stand out from everything else at the time. Over the years, it has remained one of the most recognizable songs ever recorded. It represents a turning point where music began to feel bigger and more influential than ever before. These songs did more than climb charts. They shaped how music connects with people even today. Each one carries a feeling that refuses to fade. Now the question is simple. Which one stayed with you the most? Tell me your pick and stay ready because the next list might change everything you thought you knew.